good evening and welcome back to the Lightning Lads. We've had a little break. I've had a little break over the last couple of weeks, but I'm back again. So I'm here with Mason and Will. And first, before we start, of course, Happy New Year to everybody. We hope you had a good festive season. We're going to jump right into it with the news.
Yes.
Yeah. So the first big news, obviously, coming out of Milton Keynes was Ilya Kurunchuk being released. What are your thoughts on it, Mason?
Oh, go straight on to me because I'm the one doing this. Not happy about it. Everyone's got their own opinion. The fact is, he put up 25 points. Incredible. Needed more. Oh, I just wish he didn't go. I just felt like if you would have kept him, because all these other teams now getting 5 imports, I think he would have been so much better. I said last week, Will, that play him at home on the bigger ice would do so much better, because literally 3 weeks ago on that weekend, he did rack up 8 points. And then put Jan Jokovin on the away. That's what I would have done, but I just felt like he should have stayed. But of course, we don't know what behind the scenes is. I think they agreed to be released. So, but other than that, buddy, good luck in your future, mate. Going to be missed.
And what's your views on it, Will?
Yeah, really good import. I had a feeling something would happen at some point. We'll go back down to 4. So I think it's sort of backfired on Tim a bit, having 5 imports, but then it's not really good for team chemistry throughout the forward lines. And so I think going forward now, we can start setting the lines, sort of try and gel him, and hopefully get some more goals.
Yeah, I mean, I obviously Ilya was a real fan favourite.
Yeah.
Really great guy. Obviously, as you said, Mason, we don't know the whole story. It could have just simply been, I think it's well known that he struggled with the language. I don't think from my perspective, I don't think he was personally affected by the 5. People say it's ice time. I don't. My own opinion is I don't necessarily agree with that, because I don't think he was really affected by that. I think it was more, it's obviously been the swap between Patrick and Jordan. More. I think we won't know, but all we can do is, wish him the best for the future and thank him for all he's done for the Lightning. He will always be part of the Lightning crew, and hopefully, in the future, maybe he'll come back.
No, definitely, because he was also, for me, it was like quite exciting import to see. I know some people say it in a long time. Well, for me, I've only been a little while, but like for me, Rory Herman was quite exciting for me. Like we had that wow factor. I think Ilya, I'd said at the beginning of the season, I said this guy could be like, give it another season, he can be up there, getting those 100 points. But yeah, good luck.
Yeah. And talking of imports, big shock came totally out of left field. I think that was the Leeds night signing Owen Sobchak. Obviously, 111 games, 228 points for Hull.
True player for the NHL.
Yeah, but quite a surprise move, I think. Took a lot of people by shock.
What a Hull thinking! I would have not have for me, I know behind the scenes, that's a decision by him or maybe Matt Dave or something with the other imports, but I would have not got rid of him because he's incredible. And Leeds have bagged potentially. I think they just want to get. I think their imports haven't been up to the margin at the present moment, so I think they're trying to get someone to come in, just give it a good welly now, and catch up with, of course, with the top 2, because they are dragging this only by a few points now, isn't it? Not much anymore, but for me, Leeds got himself a great player alongside to go with Kieran Brown and this and that.
Yeah. What do you think, Will?
Yeah, that's an unfortunate loss for Hull. He wasn't really firing this season. I don't know why. Well, good move by Leeds, and I think Sobchak maybe wanted to go. He might have not liked rotating or something was up. But yeah, he's a mega player. I think anyone would want him on his team, and kind of good timing as well because of Sam Dunn, their Canadian defenseman, has been ruled out injured for 4 weeks.
Yeah.
So they've got 4 weeks to have him in the lineup, and yeah, see what he can do.
Yes, certainly I agree with you guys. You know, it's a great signing by Leeds. You know, they're obviously still wanting to push for that championship title.
Yeah.
The playoffs are still very, very tight this season.
100%.
You know, and it's been a good pick. And of course, big news again today.
Just this evening.
Literally this evening, we just hear that Solway Sharks have signed a fifth import. 25-year-old Canadian forward Michael Hodge from EC Latterback. Played 15 games, 27 goals, and 26 assists. So that's quite an impressive.
And that is just a season.
That's quite an impressive for one season. Yeah, I mean, Solway have been certainly improving over the weeks. They've got some really good results over the last couple of weeks. And I think having a new forward coming in will be a big help for them.
Yeah, it is. Well, I think also the fact is, I think they want someone. They're going for it now because I think because they're at the bottom. They want to compete to get into that playoff spot, finally get there, and on top of it, it's get over that line to, like, they could have beaten Hull again, but unfortunately, they just haven't got that. And also, I think they want someone with that little extra factor as well.
Yeah.
Get more excitement in the games, and they do deserve it.
Yeah.
And he's still young, only 25. Which I find interesting. That normally, in our league, we seem to get the sort of mid-30 sort of aged imports, but it's good we're attracting some young talent as well.
Yeah.
So he could be quite deadly.
Yeah, and I think it just shows how much the EIHL and the NIHL are respected by people from around the world. You know, that we're getting that quality of
we're making noise
imports. Yeah, definitely. So they were going from Solway Sharks to Romford Raiders. Very sad news. Sean Miller released with immediate effect on medical advice.
Yeah, I think it was
that's a big loss for them. Sean has been a real big player for them.
He's that big sniper, and of course, because I know Macca's, I know he's always the lads. They've actually said, like in his opinion, best player in the league.
Yeah,
and everything. So, but a great sniper, literally committed to that team.
Yeah,
you can see it in the interview when we watched the live stream. You can see it in his face. He didn't want to go.
No,
but of course, the actual injury is basically a career potentially ending injury. So hopefully, it's not going to be the case. Bit of time away, hopefully, to get suited back up and hopefully back on the ice where he loves it.
Yeah, and we obviously reach out to you, Sean, and wish you a speedy recovery, or at least, a resolve of what the injury was. But they obviously then, Romford, were very quick off the mark and announced the signing of Stanley Johnson.
Yeah, he came over from Basingstoke. I believe Stanley's been playing in America before we come back over. So, he's a good, solid defenseman. That's good news for Romford to get a signing before I'm sure the deadline's coming up at some point. I can't remember when.
Yeah, I think it's not how far away from it, but now. But with him, it'd be good for him to put some more depth in the D. But of course, Romford did say with Sean Miller one that they are looking to replace the import spot, and you never know who might come in. Another 25-year-old or something, Well, you never know. Ilya's on the market, or he might be going home.
That's definitely your prediction, isn't it? That's Mason's focused on that.
Yeah, well, you had the Osbornes go to Romford.
Yeah.
Maybe Ilya might follow suit. You never know.
Well, my prediction is he's come back to Poland.
I
where
would.
he come from.
Yeah, I would.
I'll text him after this and we'll find out. Yeah.
I have that. Yeah,
keep an eye on elite prospects.
We'll keep an eye out. Anyway, obviously, let's go back to Sharks. The first NAH point for Dylan Murray. Great. We always like to see new stars coming in and getting their first points. And Dylan's obviously got that at the weekend.
Cracking lads. He's exciting to see actually, and everything, and also it's just imagine his response on the ice from doing that. So literally chuffed for the lad.
Yeah. And Cam Huff from Peterborough.
Yeah,
is the NIHL Player of the Month.
He's banging the goals.
He's had a really good month.
All thanks to some certain Lacovin. That's it. But yeah, he deserves it.
Yeah, definitely.
It's there for him to do it, and he scores.
Yeah, definitely. Great player.
Definitely.
Yeah, always stand up when we play Peterborough. Yeah.
And just moving away from the NIHL at the moment, ITV4 announced that they're going to be hosting some NIHL games later on TV.
Exciting, it's for all hockey fans. In the UK.
Really exciting. I believe, if I remember rightly, it's something like Saturday the 27th, I want to say.
I believe it's the 17th.
17th. I knew it had a 7 in it.
17. I think the great thing is it's free.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because,
well, if it's on ITV4, it is.
Yeah, my dad pays for the current UK sports channel, Premier Sports, that shows NHL games.
Yeah.
Their subscription. But, the more the better.
Yeah,
100%.
Definitely. And, the exciting thing there is that hopefully it will have the same effect that, I remember back in 1984 with the NFL. It created a big explosion in American football in the UK, and it's what in fact got me into American football. And hopefully that we will get the new generation to get involved with ice hockey, and then hopefully that will relate into the British
100%. And I think they're going to do like a little test to see how many people do tune into it. So everyone, tune in to ITV4. We need hockey on the TVs always.
Yeah.
Or record it.
Better than football.
Yeah. So Saturday the 17th of January. Put that in your diary.
Yeah.
Right. So that's basically the news for now. Where are we off to next, Mason?
We are off to the results of last week.
Last week. Okay. So where do we start? New Year's Day.
Yeah.
Yeah, New Year's Day.
Was there not a Wednesday game first?
There wasn't there?
Yeah.
It's not on there.
Well, because it was still December.
Because it was December. It's December 31st.
That's last year. I don't do last year.
We didn't cover it.
Come on, we've got to cover it. We've got to cover it.
Yeah, it's an important game.
Yeah, anybody would think it was a New
The
Year
31st.
or something. Anybody think it was a New Year or anything?
New Year's Eve.
That's the one.
There we go.
That's the one. So, Sheffield Steel Dogs 2, Leeds Knight 4.
Both at the same time.
Both at the same time. They obviously that was an interesting one, I think.
Yeah.
You were wrong.
Alright.
We went for Leeds. I just knew Leeds were going to win that game. But I love Steel Dogs, but I just knew Leeds was going to go do it. And I think the fact is, Bissonette was on form. And of course, Kieran Brown was on point to system. Of course, the others like Bally and of course Mikovics and Neely and Gallagher. But other than that, and Dunn before his injury, I just thought Leeds was just wanted it more and more stronger.
Yeah, and Leeds again. Leeds had that real big dip in form right at the beginning of the season, but they seem to have picked up now, and I think they'll be up there again. at the top, really. So let's go to January.
The local derby.
January.
Bison versus Swindon. Very exciting. Game that was. But it didn't go in the favour of the Coastal Bison, unfortunately.
No. 6-2 the Wildcats.
Oof.
Again, they're another team that are on top form at the moment.
Yeah, I'm going to say something. I think people won't like it.
What a surprise.
Of course, I know Swindon. They've got the squad. They've got the depth. They haven't been hit with injuries yet. They've got all their imports to choose from.
Yeah.
Cracking. Playing great hockey. But I'll tell you one thing I don't see. I don't see exciting hockey. But they're getting the wins. That's the most important thing. To win the league and everything and the cups and everything, which is great. But I just feel like there's nothing exciting me about the games at the moment. Like they're missing that, like those. Yeah, they've got great imports, but I feel like I reckon next season. I think Aaron L might sort it out because next season will be coach anyway, more head coach anyway. But I just feel like it might need some of the young bloods, more of these exciting like star players who are just like wow the fans, some tricks, some fancy stuff, and just quick pace. But that's just me.
Yeah, that's a valid.
This is where I go Swindon. I get the dirty looks now.
Yeah, that's a valid. That's
But they're winning games.
A valid, and I think that's the big thing, isn't it? Well, it's the fact that you don't have to. I think of some of the soccer teams that in the past that have played. What was it? Bill Shankly used to say, "We don't have to be exciting as long as we score one more goal than the other team."
Yeah.
And and when they're behind, they know how to dig deep and get themselves out of that, which is great, 100%. I love it, but it's just that little wow factor. I just wish they had that more extra excitement-ish. That's all I say. No, it's nothing negative. It's just I'm picking little things now.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
So, what do you think of Bison? They seem to have hit a bit of a rut at the moment.
I think it's just the teams they've come up with been better on form, and I can't remember what game it was this weekend, but Max White did return from injury. I don't think it was this one, but something we did miss. Dean Skins has now joined them in the lineup.
Yeah, Dean Skins. He was on that game.
Yeah.
I just feel like they've hit a dip. And I think, as I said, Swindon was just too strong.
Yeah.
So,
and then we went to the 2nd of January, the Friday night game, Lightning away, 3-6.
Yeah.
Great win for the Lightning away. The first away win, I believe, since November. I want to say November.
We'll go into it when we're going like that. That's yeah, I can't go to it right now because it's like, there's only certain numbers we've won away, isn't it? All season.
Yeah.
But are we feeling okay? Are we winning away? Are we feeling okay? But it was a cracking game.
Yeah.
But we'll go into
that a little bit more later. Yeah, so then, of course, on the Saturday games, again, but just talked about Basingstoke being on a bit of a dip, and they come away with a 4-2 victory against the Phantoms.
Yes. I got that right.
I think the Phantoms away form struck again, and they've struggled away, just like a handful of teams have, and Basingstoke always been good at home, and now the rink's back open properly, and they've had loads of training, I'm sure.
And Max White was in goal.
And then Max White returned, which obviously helped, and yeah.
And I did say, didn't I? I actually said, didn't I, as well. I just feel like their away form, they're the same as us like last year. They're just like us. They struggle away, and I knew they were going to struggle away to Bison. But as I said, Cameron Hoff, of course, he got his more goals.
Yeah.
He gets points and losses as well.
Everything. But Bison was just too strong that night.
And then we go to the Bristol Pit Bulls against Sheffield Steel Dogs. 3-1 win for the Steel Dogs. Steel Dogs are a class side, aren't they?
100%. It's just a couple of games where they needed to win to keep the pressure on. I know it's only 1 point a minute, but of course I think it's due to Swindon having their cup game, they now got 3 games in hand. So that seems just similar to Lightning and Leeds. So, but hopefully maybe Sheffield can do what we couldn't do. Hopefully later on to keep it more exciting. And everything.
Yeah, that was closer than I was expecting, but it shows Bristol getting closer to the top teams, and
They're fighting. They want that spot.
Anyone can beat anyone at the minute. So
yeah, but at the minute, I'm saying Kyle Watson at the minute is really exciting me at the minute. Like the way he's banging the goals and the goals he's scoring, the wraparounds and everything. What about you? He said, didn't you? They're just class.
They're just class. I mean, there's not much more to say, really.
Yeah.
And then what a game against Lightning Telford. But again, we'll go into that a little bit later. And then Solway beating the Sharks. Seahawks, but beg your pardon, 5-2.
I got that wrong.
Yeah, I mean, great win for the Solway Sharks. You know, I think they have struggled in the past, but this was a really good win.
Yeah, and for me, I always know on double headers at Solway, they always, for me, they always lose one game and win one game.
Yeah.
Either it's the first or second one, but it's just But I think Solway were just ready for it, and I think Hull just coming back from the weekend before. Hull won the weekend before, didn't I? That was it one of the struggled.
So. Well, I think it was mixed as
well. So it's just like they're there because they were going a little bit up, weren't they? But now they've dropped the last 2 weeks. They're sitting beneath us at the moment, but still by a point-ish.
Yeah, this was controversial though. This game.
Yes, because Matty Davis.
He
got his face was all over social media. With like tears going down and everything and criticising the refs and stuff. But I think that's a lot going on at the minute with our coaches.
Well, it's the Scottish refs apparently that always at Solway. But, that was his excuse.
Well, we need to tell Matthews then to get in his car.
Yeah, send Matthews up north or something. Oh no.
Okay, then we come onto the Sunday game. Obviously no game for the Lightning. Sheffield 4, Bristol 3. Again, you know, a really close game, and I think it just shows that the gap between all the teams is so marginal nowadays.
Yeah.
You know, we're getting to the point where, you know, anybody, as you said earlier, Will, you know, anybody can win a game.
Yeah, you have to be careful. We can't have an off game because someone can turn you over
very quickly,
even in your home rink. So that was another close one. Like I said, Bristol's home game against Sheffield nearly could have been different, and so could that. So only a 1-goal game.
And then Leeds back at the castle. Sobchak getting his first goal for Leeds,
and 2 assists as well, wasn't it?
Yeah.
On point.
And Bison again struggling away.
Yeah, it's just it's the same in the castle, isn't it? I know they've been unpredictable as well, the castle, but I think they're just building on keeping that a fortress now. And I think just Bison just went, to me, depth of squad, not as good as Leeds.
No,
I'm not criticising any of the players.
No.
Or anything like that.
You know, you've got, and you know, it was always going to be difficult for Bison coming back from a layoff. Some of the players, I'm not sure. Maybe I'm wrong, but some of the players may not have played much.
I think most played elsewhere, and some were in a lower league. But
But it's always difficult when you start with a new,
practically a whole new team.
Even
though most of them had gone back after. I think most were at Berkshire Bees.
Yeah.
And a handful elsewhere. Yeah, all the local lads went back because they wanted to.
Yeah. So then we go on to the Hull Seahawks, Solway Sharks. Another very close game, 6-5 to the Seahawks.
Oh.
This could have gone either way again as well.
Yeah, and I think it just shows that a lot of teams now are just really struggling for that consistency. I don't think there are many teams now that you could say you're going to get 4-point weekend.
No, it's not that.
It's not that
easy.
simple anymore, is it?
No.
Makes it harder for us to predict as well.
Tell me about it.
But whole or close again of getting a defeat there. That's the thing.
Yeah.
As I said before, it seems like Hull aren't still not clicking. Yeah, great. They got the 2 points in the end, but it was squeaky bum time, nearly there.
They're just unpredictable of what Hull turns up.
Yes.
Yeah.
What version.
And I think that's starting. I think you can tell that that's starting to frustrate Matty.
Yeah.
You know, he it's when you don't know what team you're going to, go out with and how they're going to perform. It must make it really, really difficult for you.
Plus the pressure of which import you start.
Mm.
But no, we don't have that now. But yeah, we'll see.
Yeah,
Maybe Mrs. Sobchak.
Could be. Another, and the overtimes still keep going.
Yeah.
Peterborough Phantoms 4, Swindon Wildcats 5.
Overtime.
In overtime. Peterborough Stadium ice rink is always difficult to go to, but you know, Swindon seem to just be getting those points and getting those wins.
As I suppose they dig deep and they just go for it, and of course they get the results and still top of the league.
Yeah.
And of course, it was in my head. Now it's gone. There we go. That's a short one. That was a short one. It was something good actually. I was going to say, and it's just my brain's on fart mode right now.
And obviously the game of the weekend, an absolute stunning victory for Telford Tigers.
You were shocked because I shouted you.
I have to admit, you know, I don't think anybody expected 10-2. Telford, you know, I like Telford. I think they're good batting side, very disciplined, and you know, it wouldn't have been a happy day for Romford.
No, and then the complete stat plate from the whole squad, wasn't it?
Yeah, because I think they had McPhee, didn't they? He dropped out due to injury, didn't he, at the time? And I think someone else or something. But their consistency dropped, and that's why they went down. But now they seem like they're back on it. You see now they were basically just behind Leeds now, aren't they? Sitting in
Telford.
fifth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Telford,
So who do I say?
No, you.
Oh, I thought I pronounced someone's team wrong.
You didn't
Sorry.
say which team.
That's my brain working that way. But other than that, it's just they look strong. They got a game plan, and if they carry on like that, go give Leeds a chase.
Yeah, and you know it was great that, you know, looking at the scorers, there it was pushed around. That, you know, it wasn't one player. There were few players got two. Somebody got a hat trick. You know, so it's really great.
Yeah,
Tate
because
Shudra.
yeah, and also there was a Michigan.
That was in the NHL too.
Oh, was it?
Turns out.
Sorry, I mean, I was it. Sorry.
You went very high there.
I did.
Yeah,
Why?
I looked back.
Why in that league, not in our league?
Oh, it was a
He promoted the Telford first.
Yeah, we get promoted now for that.
Yeah, as you can tell, Mason likes Michigans.
I do shout the night a lot of them behind the
Yeah.
netting. I've got a bet with a player at the minute. So
Excuse me. So yeah, looking at the standings at the moment, we've got Swindon at the top on 51 points, and Sheffield right on their tail at 50. So yeah, that's beginning to look a bit of a close contest. But you've got to remember, Sheffield have actually played 3 games more.
yeah, and they're probably hoping, because Swindon did mess up in one game. They still can happen, but of course, if they keep, as I said, if they keep on doing what they're doing with no injuries and stuff and having a depth of squad, they've got it in the bag. But still a few more games left.
Oh, there's still plenty to play for. Still plenty to play for.
Just for the top, like, maybe, to be fair.
Yeah, and then
Top 3-ish.
we've got Leeds, Telford, Phantoms and Lightning, and Seahawks all sort of battling out for those top 8 places.
Very tight. 33 on Hull and of course Telford on 37. So it's a tight gap.
Yeah, and anyone can go.
Keeps changing every week. I think
I think it will.
And at the minute, Bristol and of course Basing and of course Romford are fighting for that 8th spot. And of course Solway with a new import, you never know, could catch up.
They can do it.
They can do it.
Not out yet.
Yeah, and I think Basingstoke, if they can get that run, especially given they two have 3 games in hand, that might, if they can win those 3 games, that'll totally change the complexion of the whole thing.
Yeah, because if we win those, they can go to 31 points. So
yeah,
be more exciting. So yeah, that's the.
There's one game you've missed.
Have I missed a game?
Crucial.
What's that one?
Semi-final, first leg, Swindon Leeds.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, on Saturday.
I do apologise, lads. I told you, brain fart.
That's all right.
no, because we were focusing on the league.
League first.
Now we're going to the
Patient.
cup. Just be patient, Will. We know what we're doing. We don't really.
Just reminding you.
Yeah, so we had the first of the semi-finals, which was first leg, and Swindon came out on top 4-3.
Yeah, and they carried that over to the castle because it's done by aggregate.
Yeah.
So this will.
It'll be I think it'd be a really close game.
And who chose Swindon to go through to the final?
All of us.
No,
I did.
I don't think I.
I went Leeds.
I don't think I even remember who I said.
I think I said Leeds and Sheffield. Yeah,
I think I said Swindon, Sheffield.
Other than that, it's still a tight game. It's one goal in it.
One goal in it. That's the way we like to see our.
It could happen where, of course, they could do a Lightning on Hull in the final. That was a crazy final. That was. How many goals was that? 10 in the end.
I can't remember.
10 on aggregate.
Yeah.
On aggregate, yeah. I think there was a
sorry, Hull fans, and sorry, Slapshot. Don't want to remind you of that day. Sorry.
I think we got 7 at home, wasn't it?
But good luck to the teams for the next leg, and of course.
Yeah. And then obviously, that was it for the cup. So now we come back to our Friday game, the Lightning against the Raiders, a 6-3 win for the Lightning.
Just sold my car to Harry Gulliver. Just sold my car.
Yeah. I'm sure you can do that on remember the advertising, young man.
Well, he wants my car. He'd probably give me a 50p for it. It's broken.
Yeah. But
it was a Harry Gulliver game.
The Harry Gulliver show, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's nice to see him getting back into the score, into a good run of scoring, looking really good.
Yeah.
Well done, Harry. Man of the match on both days, of course.
Yeah.
Bit of a controversy on one of the goals.
Actually, couple things. I think Jordan Cowney was making sure the refs were awake and making sure that they're doing their jobs properly. Because when there's Cole Cissy went this way, the puck's in the air here. Cowney grabbed the puck in his hand and just threw it in the net.
Did he?
Yeah.
Right, okay.
And I didn't know, like, he's probably making sure they're awake. And of course, they're on point. No goal. But of course, as you said.
Yeah, a bit of controversy, that the goal that never was.
It's a few times this has happened to a lot of teams. We had it before as well, where we shot and also else shot, and it just slides under the net on the side, and of course given.
That was a bit. This one, it was a bit of Cece's fault because he did kick the post and it did rise up a bit, which caused the puck to go under, which I think people have missed out. If you look at the replay,
you heard that, Romford fans. He said that.
Your goalie's fault.
Yeah.
but I still think the league should input the some form of goal line technology. It's getting out of hand.
I think what you should do is they've been like where they like do the whole none of that VR stuff and that stuff. Yeah, because I don't know of it, but not that. Basically, like, all right, guys, let's go here quickly. Look at this little screen, and it's like, no goal. It's just quick and easy. Yeah. But regardless, that wouldn't affect the game if it didn't get.
Oh no, I don't.
No. If it was 4-3, then it would be quite even more angry Romford fans.
But of course,
Yeah.
Raiders and everything, of course, like Julian Anderson, Lyrishram, and of course, Palmer were on point and everything. And of course, I was wrong. There was no Mikey Power and Spadafor.
No.
So, whoops, Daisy. I got that wrong again.
Well, I think for the better.
Yeah, it was.
We don't really
Payback
need
on the
that.
But he did that the next game.
Don't really need
But I
it.
thought Kabai had a great game as well. Like, he's got quite a few, I think he got like 3 or 4 points on that night.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, I'll do a little shout out actually. Callum Field actually. He's not been. That's a bit weird. I thought he assisted in one of those.
He did. He
did.
scored
Where
on
was
the
he?
first one. Harry Gallagher was the first one.
He's there now.
I was there. I'm blind as a bat. There we go. I haven't got my glasses
God,
on.
we really need to get his eyes tested.
on.
You know.
But but shout out to Callum, because the one thing I like about certain players doing it is where you rush up right up close to the netminder and then literally just grab that little pass in just to rush him.
Like you did last week.
Of course, don't go into him though, because Mikey Power will be there.
Or someone else. Yeah.
Or someone else.
Yeah.
But other than that, shout out to him for that, because I thought that was a cracking job what he did there to get that assist and goal. But the guys play as a unit,
Yeah.
played incredibly well. It feels like they swapped around where they're not good at home, but good away now.
Yeah.
Because away from was, I'm going to say it.
It's for jerseys.
How many away games we've won this season so far? 3?
No, I think it's more than that.
Don't know. Help.
I think November's the last time we've won
4,
away.
5. No idea.
I think Brian.
Let's sort this out.
Can we do an away table only? No. I don't know.
It's not many. It's not many. I don't
Well, we've lost 13 games so far this season.
I think most of them are away.
Yeah. But anyway.
Anyway. It's nice to get an away win.
It was nice because I thought, because I think I was like, also a bit of payback from last game, because we did get a bottoms handed to us that game,
Yeah.
so it was nice to get that.
Payback on the score sheet.
And then, of course, on the Saturday, beg your pardon, not the best of games, if I have to be honest.
The curse of the jerseys.
Yeah.
Back round.
Yeah, maybe it was the curse of the jerseys. We just didn't seem on it at all.
No,
really.
we're missing because I think it's back hopefully next week or this week, due to because protocol with not seizures, concussions. Sorry,
Malik
and everything. Because on that right where Malik goes on his left and everything, that was always open. Of course, Archie taking a rest down because he was in an arm sling.
Yeah.
So speedy recovery, mate. You were definitely missed. I even said to him, he was like, "Yeah, I just want to get out there and everything."
Yeah.
Because he used that extra like power in the back.
We did
But
get Griff back though.
Whom?
James Griffin did come back.
Yes,
he came back and he looked sharp.
He did look
was,
sharp.
and he wasn't afraid to get the hits in. And it's typical,
No,
like Griff special.
Yeah.
Wasn't afraid. But Telford, they had a game plan. They bullied us off the puck, absolutely strong. And for me, Patrick Brown, cracking lad. Like, just took a chance out of the box after his like fighting and everything, and then boom. But other than that, I just thought Telford were of course, the better winners.
Yeah, I think it was a really sad performance from Lightning. They just didn't really perform, which is a great shame. Couple of controversial moments, a goal disallowed for Lightning, which could have possibly have changed the outcome of the game. I think.
What, the foot one?
Yeah, I think
He didn't deliberately do it in.
I didn't actually see what had happened, but even then, I think if that had been, I think it was 3-1 at the time, or it might have been 3-0 at the time, and it would have maybe changed that momentum a bit. And then I have to say, I think everybody felt that the last goal for Telford shouldn't have been given. The guy, although he had his hand up, his stick was
high stick.
really
High,
high.
there was
It
100% high stick.
To me, it looked like he actually hit it from above his head, but
refs make mistakes.
Few mistakes.
Yeah, a lot of mistakes.
Especially, I think one official people didn't like, especially was Thrower. Sent Chrissy off at the end. I was close by to that, and Louis Chris, I don't know what it said because it's like it was so loud. Everyone's like giving what for, but the Chrissy didn't look like he was giving him. I think it was just more like talky. But for me, I just think the officials. I think the heads got lost a little bit near the end, and they just couldn't handle it. And I think he had his own personal agenda. That's my opinion. I'm not gonna say too much into it. And he was like get off and everything. And also at the end, when it was handshaking time, yeah, he was doing that, talking and shaking hands and everything. But when Spads came along, his hand was down, and Spads actually just grabbed it and shook it. And then the official decided to go off, and they didn't like the fact they got booed. Of course, I wasn't booing. I can tell you that. I wasn't. I was biting my cheek on some stuff because I've got to be non-biased if it's very hard. But other than that, they went off, and of course they walked past the coaches at Lightning, walked right down down the tunnel, and of course Tim Wallace decided to walk down there, got them back out, chat, and then they all shook their hands.
Yeah,
I just felt you've got to be professional there.
Yeah, it's we criticise the refs every week, and there have been. I think the standard. I think what we are finding is that consistency of the calls is not there at the moment. It's just, I think somebody got a hit in the face, didn't they? Or was that Thunder?
That was Thunder.
Thunder, I bet.
We'll go into that one in a moment.
But anyway, there was a lot of high sticking and stuff that perhaps could have been called. And it is a difficult job, but at the end of
ice
the
hockey,
day,
100 miles
but at the end of the day, we just want a bit of consistency, please.
100%. And if you want the ice hockey to be more out there and everything, you've got to have some good reffing as well.
Yeah, definitely.
And everything.
Definitely.
So, but other than that, Harry Gulliver, of course.
Yeah, again, really great game.
2 more goals. They had to 5 goals and of course assists. Got 6 points.
Yeah.
Cracking game for him. And of course, Jordan Cowney got a goal, of course, and of course, Cowney Yakovin got the assists. I know we didn't call the other assist in the other game. We'll talk about that in a bit about the pop-ups.
Yeah.
But other than that, the best team won.
Yeah.
And just they did it.
Yeah, and people are obviously a bit disappointed, and that it's like everything. If it was a winning team, we'd all be praising everybody to high heaven.
Yeah.
But we've had quite a not only have we had that big change of personnel this year, but we've had a lot of big missing injuries.
Injury stricken.
Griff was out for quite some time. Tom Rutkiss is a big loss. I have a big. He's a really great player and one that I admire. So Tom's, has been a big. And then obviously we've had Martelli out for a few weeks as well.
Archie, you don't know yet in a minute.
Archie out.
Harry was out before as well.
Yeah,
concussion.
we've had a lot of. We've just had a lot of adversity, really.
And we're letting players go. but out of that, sorry.
Yeah, I mean, it's no good focusing on what's left. I think we've got to accept that we're not quite on the.
This is not our season this year.
Yeah, it's one that we can build on. There are signs. I think, and I don't know whether what you come in here, Will. I think there are signs that we are starting to get a really good. The passing is becoming more crisper. There's a better understanding between the players. We're just not quite there yet. What do you think, Will?
But we can build on it now. Tim knows what he needs to do and work on training. Just some line consistency, like get 3 guys together and come up with something tactical. Like you guys do this, and maybe second line does this, something different, and third and fourth lines sort of tire out the other team, try and
then we get the
pick up the
news.
pace.
Tim Wallace comes back on the ice.
I doubt that.
I'm only joking. But the one, and the thing is as well, it's like hockey's different from football. It's different. You get the banter, you get the criticism and everything, the severe criticism. But in hockey, it's slightly different. It is, but the fact is, with these guys are like semi-pro, most of them. Some of them are full-time and everything, but then somebody's got a family, somebody's got like their own lives, some of them got their own issues. It's one of those,
and work.
But it's out there. There's a lot of them attacking it individually. It's like, just pipe it down a little bit. Just like, I know it's keyboard warriors and all that stuff, but just pipe it down a little bit, because these guys read it as well. It does put the mood in it as well. And also hearing at the rink, people saying like after the second period, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna go. I'm never more going. I'm like, let's get behind the team. I was down there, like giving fist bump and everything. They looked unhappy, of course, but I was trying to motivate myself a little bit. What I could, and cracking. You know, I shout out to lads, because we were up there owning loans, because you got Lewis,
I got Lewis.
Conrad, I got Spads, owning loan for the family, but they still put on a great shirt at the end. Smiles, professional. So shout out to, and also shout out to Dave and also the supporters club.
Yeah,
thank you
for organising it. It was just so very quick, slick. You know, everybody got their shirt and got it signed if they wanted it signed.
And thank you as well, guys, and Dave, for letting us have those jerseys. Choices. So
definitely.
Thank you.
Yeah, but as you say, you know, we have to forget. We mustn't forget that these are people at the end of the day. You know, they go out every week, and I would honestly say that I don't think I've ever felt that nobody's, you know, they haven't wanted to be there. They haven't wanted to play for Lightning.
Yeah. So fingers crossed this weekend. But MK Thunder, me and, of course, because Will had work very early next morning, so he couldn't come in, I'm afraid. So me and Brian, and of course Brian and his lovely
partner.
I was going to say girlfriend.
You can say girlfriend. I'm sure she won't mind. Diane.
Hi. But yeah, you know what? We forgot one thing.
What's that?
I won last week. He won. There we go.
Hey.
Say brain fart. I forgot it.
I have to. I dedicate this to Diane because she helped me with the predictions. She's getting really into the into the hockey.
That's against rules.
Get off.
You know what? We need to get our ladies involved.
So yeah, thank you guys.
That's all right. So yeah, 5-4-3.
Yeah.
So this week.
Yeah, whatever.
But yeah, we went to MK Thunder's away. Shout out to Lauren and everyone running Thunder. Got the coach.
Yeah.
The guys at the back, all pleasant.
Oh, love
the banter, love the smell.
I don't know. I was right at the front.
So I smelled it at the end.
Yeah. You know, one thing that I love about Thunder, and it's really something that is dear to my heart, is the fact that everybody is so friendly. You're treated as a family member rather than a supporter.
Oh yeah.
You know, it was really nice to go down. Long journey. You know, 3 hours. Very very late. Getting back.
I think I missed some of it. I fell asleep. Yeah.
Yeah, I think a lot of people did. But, you know, it was a really great day. Thunder were playing Cardiff Canucks.
Incredible, though.
A really great game.
Great support.
I thought it was a really great game. Cardiff had a lot of support, but I believe they weren't paying.
That was free entry, I heard.
Oh, no wonder.
Yeah.
But it was great to see. It was like over 2,000 there.
Yeah.
Or just under.
They changed their rules now. They're going to start charging tickets. That was their last weekend of free admission.
Oh, okay.
Apparently. So
yeah. But it was cracking, wasn't it?
It
was the lights off.
Yeah, it was. You know, I thought the commentator was very very good. It was a cracking. You know, it was just a really cracking game.
Yeah, it was. Should we go into the goal scorers and
get
into the
to the rest of the stuff. First guy, Callum Worthington Evans. First goal for the Thunder.
Yes.
It must have been really great for him. Although I have to say, I think he was more surprised than the goalkeeper that it actually went in. And that was very quick. I think it was in the first minute, I think.
I think it was. But other than that, cracking. I think Thunder's wanted to just get the goal first, get it done quick. And he just, honestly, congrats, mate, on your first goal. Great goal, mate. And then, of course, Mark's cannons. So, and of course, I think he didn't. I think his night was. We'll go into it in a minute, but he got his goal, cracking. We got everyone got behind him to get that goal, and he did. And Harry McGarvey.
Yeah,
I do like him. He's. I love how he plays.
Yeah, I just think they you've got to remember that these guys have struggled for some ice time due to being unable to train a couple of times. Obviously, the Christmas period sort of came in and disrupted things a little bit as well. But it was a cracking performance, and you've got to remember these are young kids, young children, young kids. The majority of them are 16.
16 everything.
And they perform to a very, very high standard.
They do. And of course, Xander Robinson, who looks very sharp all night.
He did.
Got 2 assists. Mark Cannons, of course, got 2 assists. Yeah. And of course, Harry McGarvey with assists.
Yeah,
so well done, lads.
And it was just heartbreaking, it was really, really tight the whole way through. And Cardiff just got it on the
right at the end of overtime. But the thing was, it's as I said, no ice time, much ice time at all. And then because you see the difference, you had the one team that was prepared, all iced up, ready, ice in time, and then the guys have not been iced for I think it was 2 weeks, maximum 3 weeks potentially. Yeah. But the guys gave it all. You can see we all looked at them. They just started slowing down, and it just got over tiring.
Well, apparently the Cardiff players train up to 4 times a week.
Yes, and this is just my say on it. It's unfiltered opinions. Now you see what they do for their guys, for their lower league and everything, and look how great they are. And they're sitting up on the league and everything, higher up and everything. And you see back home this end, not just Milton Keynes and everything, but other teams, and some other teams, not all of them, and everything. I think some of the higher team, the first teams, or the ones that are higher up and everything, I think it just needs to help out the lower team. It's family. It's the same, it's the same town, everything. Help them out. It's just these guys are just getting to know them and everything. They deserve a bit more ice time.
Yeah.
Just help them, because they're cracking lads. So much talent on them.
Oh, there are a lot of players there that you would put into probably an NIHL team straight away.
And then of course the upper one as well. Basically the first NIHL one, and of course the NIHL is the National League. But also on top of that is the with the brain fart. With the it's gone again. Holy moly! But of course their netminder and everything was just saving the shots and everything. Yeah, there was a few power play goals for us. We couldn't capitalise them, but of course they had a good penalty kill.
Yeah, they had a good penalty kill, and the netminder. I don't think other people rated him particularly, but I thought he had a cracking game, to be honest.
He did and everything, but then of course came into overtime, and of course we had the actual where we looked so exhausted we couldn't just outdo it.
Yeah.
They tried, but of course they got their fourth man back and got the goal instantly. So congratulations on them.
Yeah.
But here comes the part where it's just unsponsorship. It was just thrown out the window. Rob Oxley, right near us, just literally just skating slow, just there on the side. And then, of course, they won. They were celebrating on that side. Shoved, passed, woof. And there's poor Rob getting absolutely battered broken stick. He's bleeding from his mouth, and they're laughing about it. Very disgusting behaviour just to like run through a player like that.
Yeah,
And the poor lad as well. He's going through a lot at the moment as well. Personal. We're not going to announce anything for that, but he's going through a lot.
Yeah, oh yeah, no.
I know coaches and Will and everyone.
Yeah, I was really, I thought that was.
You saw me shouting.
I thought that was a really disappointing end to what was a really good game. And good luck to Rob. I hope things.
100% shout out to him. I thought he had a cracking game.
I thought it was really difficult. They all had a really good game.
It's just that
it wasn't
tired out.
Their loss was not for the one to try in. I think they gave it 100%.
They did
all the time.
All of them. But we got a point.
Yeah,
better than none.
The coaches as always kept everything tight and did very well.
They did, and then and of course we were doing the water bottles, empty them out and everything, weren't we? And then of course I was on the stairs, like turning around and everything. Next minute I get shoved, and the thing is with me, I'll be honest. I did shout back and I did F and blind and everything because it's like you don't do that. It's just disrespectful as well. And it's like I'm doing the job myself and it's come on guys, it's manners. It's just have more respect.
Yeah. But we'll maybe touch on that later.
Yeah. You never seen me like that, have you? You've never seen me like that before, have you? So it was just like, yeah, it really annoyed me. But shout out to Thunder.
Yeah, definitely.
And of course Wednesday back to training, and then get these guys back on fit for the ice, and of course hopefully get Ryan Romford back, Austin back, and you never know, James Mollier might come back because I know he might be coming back soon potentially.
Yeah,
hopefully, I do like him.
Yeah, and they've got quite a few games coming up in January, so we'll keep you in touch with when those are. But all I can say is do go down and support the Thunder. They are a really cracking bunch of guys, very, very friendly, very, and the fans are amazing. So do when you can come down and see the Thunder.
Yeah, so does Will want to do the team of the week?
Yeah, I think we'll let Will.
No full details, just go for the names and
you do what you want, Will. Don't ignore him. You do what you want, Will. I'm in charge tonight. You do what you want.
I'll do my brief little write-up I've done. For NHL Lightning Lads Team of the Week. Netminder gone for Brad Day. Only allowing 5 goals against this week over the weekend. I think it was one of the difference makers against us in the Lightning game.
Yeah.
And then, of course, helped them again to the win against Raiders, but that was quite a one-sided affair. Yeah.
And then was it Kel Beatty?
Yeah.
Oh no, Ben O'Connor, sorry.
No, hang on, Ben O'Connor.
Mason, let Will talk.
Sorry.
Stop jumping in.
My brain's not working now. I'm backwards everywhere.
It's a good job I'm back,
Yeah, I'm glad to have him back.
keeping him in check.
Yeah. Right, back to Swindon. It's Ben O'Connor, who had 2 goals and 7 assists over 3 games this week, including the Cup semi-final. And he got the game-winning goal in Peterborough in overtime.
Cracking.
Yeah. One of the best British defensemen in the league at the minute, I think. And, yeah.
Yeah, and I think it's we've got to give a shout out to Ben because obviously he has come down a league, hasn't he? And
reminds me of Venus for us a couple of seasons back.
Yeah,
he started to come down, which is fair enough.
But 9 points from a D man.
Yeah, he seems to have found his
in this league as well.
Yeah, he seems to have found his mark now, doesn't he?
Yeah.
And now we go on to Gail Beatty.
Sorry,
second defence.
You should be.
Gail Beatty.
Behave.
It's quite a tough one to call, wasn't it? But we went for Kel. Good weekend by the Northern Ireland defender who got an assist in both games against the Seahawks, helping them solway to their first home win in quite a while. Yeah.
And plus, he got 2 points. I think most D's, minus Ben O'Connor, got pretty much, you know, two.
Yeah, it was
2
one,
points max-ish.
Yeah,
and
it was
everything.
one on.
We didn't want another Telford player.
Yeah, the running by put the whole
Yeah.
Telford line up out.
Then one of our first forwards, we've gone for one of our own.
Sold my car to Harry Gulliver.
Yeah, good old Harry Gulliver. The away hat trick against the Raiders, including the 1 assist. And then on the Sunday, 2 goals in the disappointing loss to Telford. But yeah, Harry also got both man of the matches for both games. So
Cracking.
great weekend. What's that?
It was Saturday.
What was Saturday?
Wasn't it Saturday we played Telford?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
you
did I
put
put?
Sunday.
He wrote it.
Oh, silly me.
Actually, he wrote it.
I know.
Oh, I thought you said I wrote it. No.
Oh dear.
Sorry.
Yeah, then we go to Telford. Forward Tate Shudra. You've got 5 goals over the weekend, including a hat trick against the Raiders at home, and then obviously 2 goals against the Lightning as well on Saturday. Yeah, I want to say that's his first hat trick.
I'm leaving you on that one.
I believe.
I'm leaving you on that one. I'm not going to say yes or no on that one.
Uh,
I threw him on the bus. Sorry, just in case. I'm joking.
yeah, so Shivers had a stand-up weekend, and fair play to him.
Mm.
And then another Telford player, Eric Henderson, the Canadian, was literally the playmaking machine all weekend
Yeah.
with 6 assists and 1 goal. Yeah, helping Telford for a 4-point weekend. That's our team of the week.
Yeah. Cracking team of the week.
Yeah, really, really exciting and nice to see a lot of the Brits in there and
Yeah.
some of the youngsters and people
One
coming
import.
and people coming back.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, it was an interesting week.
it was an interesting week.
Yeah.
Now we
could agree.
This is one of the things that we have spent a lot of time on. As you will know if you watch some of the other podcasts, Slapshot and Macca's, when we do the Player of the Month, they tend to go for just one team.
One
there was
player.
And one, 3 players from each, one player from each league. We're not quite like that. We like to be different. And actually, to be honest, we just couldn't agree.
No,
So-
it was you and me actually couldn't agree.
We couldn't agree. We
The
Where was
Freedom.
Switzerland?
there was a heated debate. Very friendly, mind you.
Old versus young.
I'm gonna slap you if you keep on about this old. Getting tired, boring now.
Don't do
Right.
that. I'll probably get dust come off me.
Boring now.
Oh, dear.
Right, Mason, you go with your team.
Yeah. So as Brian said as well, we go for the National League,
Yeah,
our own team, and of
Lightning.
course Thunder as well.
yeah.
So with my NIHL player was Bear Gundenoff. I just feel like. Did you check for me in the end, or did you?
No, I forgot. Sorry.
It doesn't matter.
It was an impressive.
He's had an
I
impressive
swear
month.
it was 27 points in December because I looked at some of the points. I was reading. I know what I'm like. I need to go get my eyes tested, but it was 25 plus. Hopefully,
I reckon a point a game at least as well.
yeah.
yeah,
It's just for me.
And not only that, his name constantly was on the assist list as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just out. Like for me, he's like the big game changer for Sheffield up front as well, and then him and Summer and everything. But Bear, honestly, outstanding. And of course, MK Lightning. I've gone different from you guys. I've gone for Archie Salisbury because where he had to step up to assistant, and also if it was captain one game, wasn't
He
it?
was, yeah.
Got man of the match and stuff.
Yeah.
But he's just looking honestly each game looking absolutely solid. I know he's not liked in Peterborough because I do speak to a lot of different teams and players and fans as well. Not players, sorry. Actually, I mean fans. They're not really a fan of him over there. But
That's because there's a history. That some
of course,
phantom
but I think it's more to do with Breton as well at the minute.
Yeah, but there's phantom prospects end up at Lightning. Like back in the day,
Yeah.
it was Hook and County we nicked from them.
Yeah,
And I believe Norris and Talbot were Peterborough at one point, I believe. we need them as well.
But other than that, it was just, I thought Archie I think for me,
I don't disagree with that one. I think, Archie has been a consistent player throughout the whole season.
100%.
And December was just an exceptional month for him.
Definitely.
And just a shame that, he picked up that little injury.
Hopefully get better.
But hopefully he'll be back as quick as possible.
Back soon. And MK Thunder, I've gone for number 23, James Bryan, JB.
Yeah.
I just thought because you came to Thunder a few weeks ago, and you said, didn't you, like he stood out for you?
Yeah, he stood out for me.
But getting to know him, he's a lovely lad.
Yeah, definitely.
My neck hurts, Thumbs. I keep saying it to him. I keep doing this. I talk to him.
I was going to say he does stand out. The fact that he's so flaming tall,
but he's so tall, but he's got the talent to back it up.
Yeah.
And he's just at back. He gives you all.
Yeah.
He sticks up for his teammates. Going forwards, he's got a lovely, beautiful slap shot, and just from the blue lines and everything, and just great for the locker room. And he is my player of the month for Thunder.
Right. So now we'll turn to Will and crack on, Will.
Yeah, my NHL player of the month was Cameron Huff.
We all know why.
He was just a goal machine, and he's an outstanding month for Phantoms, and he's won them games, and one of the best imports in the league. So And for Lightning, I've gone for Jordan Headley, mainly because of the 2 shutouts he had against the top teams at the minute. We shut out Swindon and Leeds at home. I thought it was outstanding, and such a good month. And then for Thunder, I decided to go for Ryan 1-4. He stood out for me again, similar to James. He had that great.
It was a hat trick he had, So we're talking about the man of the match, weren't we?
Yeah, we're talking about man of the match between him and Oxley that game. Yeah, I think he had a good month.
He's also similar to JB as well, back and forth.
Yeah.
DB's been pushed more to forward.
Yeah, you can do both, which is quite handy depending on what lineup Will wants to put out.
Yeah. And so now on to my picks, and this one I think we had quite a debate about. My NIHL player of the month is Jonathan Yantis. Yantis. I think he's really settled into Solway. Had an astounding month. Really,
It comes to him, he has. He has put the points up there.
Yeah, and I think he's starting to. People are starting to notice him within the league as well. That's great. MK Lightning, like Will, I went for Jordan Headley. Headley is one of the best netminders in the league, without a shadow of a doubt. And those 2 shutouts were just awesome. And even on Saturday when we were struggling, he was consistent and played really, really well. And then for MK Thunder, I like to support young players, and one that really stood out for me over the December is Alfie Duguid. Apologise if I haven't pronounced your name. I will speak to you, Alfie, and get you the pronunciation right. Really a great netminder. Very, very quick around the blue circle. Great eye-hand coordination. I think he's. I really believe he's got the ability to go on further in high ice hockey without a shadow of a doubt.
100%. He's when he stepped in for Thunder for those few games, like 90% save percentage. He shut teams out after the second period, third period.
Definitely.
And the age of 16, and also with Storm, he's hitting like 90% plus as well. And I keep saying it, the NHL one or the of course the National League. If you need an extra young netty on the thirds and everything, have a look at him.
And that's I think that there are quite a few players with Thunder that I would like to see, certainly next season, we've seen it with Lewis Conroy. It'd be nice to see some of our younger players going and getting that opportunity, if only just to sit on the bench and get that experience and and train with the likes of Jordan Headley and Will Curlin and what have you.
That's where I lost it on my brain for earlier.
Yeah, you know, I mean, you know, the other netminder, Aaron Burton, is an outstanding player as well. You know, he was our Lightning lads, or my Lightning lads.
We're stinker of the week then, because we both got that put in the Lightning as well, didn't we? We didn't put our Lightning lads team of the player, and of course Thunder as well, and also no shout out for Lewis Conroy, was also for Thunder, because I thought he looked incredible helping out with
he
the
did.
D,
Yeah, he did.
like and everything. But
he did.
But I agreed as well with Aaron Burton being Lightning lads player of the game. Like he looks completely solid all night. Unfortunately, just those last couple of goals there, but other than that, he looks solid most all periods.
Yeah, definitely.
So, but that sums up our.
So that's the players of the month for December, and
that's how we're doing it for next week.
We look forward to
next month,
to January as well. You know, will we have the same people, or will there be new people coming in?
Yeah, and then stinker of the week, I'm putting YouTube on there. Because it's been flagged up a few times. Some of the pop-ups I use, or I know with Hockey Fights on there, I know the AI stuff, like check everything. So our podcasts are now going to be basically normal. Maybe
up free.
Yeah, maybe a pop-ups with the scores. That's it. But other than that, I'm really disappointed. I don't like YouTube because that makes what makes us different.
Yeah, but you know, at the end of the day, we have to accept.
It's still natural.
You know, we have to accept the when we post these things, we accept their terms and conditions.
Unfortunately, we live in a generation of that, and it's a bit snowflake. Sorry,
yeah.
But we get on with it. And then stink of the week was Rob Oxley getting bombarded and shoved and everything, and of course me getting shoved.
I if I'm going to be really, but you know, I'm.
Go on, Brian.
I tend to be very refined or very reviewed in my feelings.
Step off that fence.
But I have to say that it was not a very pleasant experience at Cardiff. If I'm really
at the end,
honest, you know, there was one of our players, Dom got.
Oh yeah, Dom. We did
Dom got hit in the face with a stick
right there,
and the referees didn't call it, and
he had to go off and bleed him.
He had to go off for a while, and
the fans doing this,
and he was being taunted all the way. You know, when he went into the tunnel, they cheered.
And it's bleeding from his eye.
Yeah, and
Xander down as well.
Sander Robinson got flattened again down on the ice.
No respect.
He was there for good two minutes, I think.
Yeah.
Had to get the physio on.
So it was by the head area. So.
And within that whole 2 minutes, it was, you know, constant cheering and laughing about the fact that he was injured. Not something that's one of the reasons I moved away from soccer very early in my sporting life, if you like, because I didn't like the attitude of the supporters. And these are young men who have been injured. Let's treat them with respect.
Except Dom is older. I'm joking.
He said that, Dom, not me. Please, no, I did not say you were old, Dom. But, you know, just treat people with a bit of respect. And then, obviously, the Rob Oxley was, you know, I mean, firstly, I don't understand why they were celebrating as if they'd won the cup. And poor Rob just couldn't do anything. He was pinned against the plexi, basically. After
that bit, because before it was literally
he was just standing at the, you know, he didn't
retaliate either. So good on him for that, because it goes in his favour. But
definitely,
it was just disgusting. Imagine that at Lightning. it'd be a bench clearing fight.
Yeah, definitely.
And it was great. And of course,
and that's again is a good thing, for a mark of respect that should be given out to the Thunder, to the coaches, that even in that sort of level of provocation, they didn't respond to it, and there was some really, I think in fact, I think there were 8 penalties on Cardiff.
there was quite a lot.
And
of course, we weren't in there a lot. Weren't there much at all. I think it was a couple of times. That was.
I think there was a couple of scraps.
There was in the end because it got heated slightly.
It got heated. And also, I love, I have nothing against the Cardiff people. I've got nothing against Welsh people, but there was a lot of taunting, a lot of
on the bench as well from the fans behind you. Didn't you?
Yeah. Apparently, there was items being thrown at the
like popcorn.
At the.
I know it doesn't hurt anything, but it's just a bit of respect.
It's not. Yeah. It's and it's just disappointing that we'd travelled so far to come and watch what we hoped would be a really good game. Yeah. And to me, at the end of the day, we are all hockey fans. It doesn't really matter to me whether you support MK Lightning or Hull Seahawks. I would say I haven't got my teeth in, but I haven't anyway. But or Slough Jets or whoever. At the end of the day, we are just hockey fans.
Yeah.
How do you feel, Will?
Yeah. Wonder if we could put a complaint in for the Oxley incident. There's Thunder.
I think that is. I think that might be in the works because that was just way out of order.
Yeah.
Because he's going through a lot as well, and
got a live stream, I believe.
And there's blood on the ice when it was doing the waters as well, so he was bleeding.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So hopefully they can maybe do some form of discipline by the league. Maybe penalise.
I think the problem was
that one player, was like 2 or 3 of them.
I think the big problem. I think the big problem was that it was it all happened so quickly, and
I should have recorded it.
You can't really. You couldn't. Much as I would love to have said it was number XYZ, you couldn't really say who it was because it just was. But it was just unnecessary. That at the end of the day, Thunder had lost. They were probably feeling quite down.
It could have ended this there and everything, and then get on with it, and that. But other than that, the lads done well on the coach back. They all look laughing and giggling, get on with it, and it's a bit stinky because someone decided to let one off, and it did follow. You were quite lucky right at the front, but of course some of us other fans and parents were like, "Oof, what was that?" But
and shout out to Lauren for organising the coach. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
Lauren.
And Coach Driver, thank you for getting us there safely and back.
Stole my thunder, as they say. But it was, and for people like myself who haven't experienced that sort of level of hostility, it wasn't a pleasant experience, and it has made me question whether I want to go away to other teams.
We've got Bristol and Lee Valley and Invicta. Dynamos. One of them. Yeah. So that's it. Over.
Yeah. And so we finally come to the Lightning Lads news.
Oh yeah, Lightning Lads news. So no pop-ups, unfortunately, but we've gone into that. But something is coming this Thursday.
Yeah.
And I think everyone knows what it is. But you have to
hopefully by now we know.
Yeah. Well, we can say what they are, just not what they look like.
Yeah.
Or do you want to keep it? They can tell by the little sneak
what's
peek.
The point of saying we're going to keep it till Thursday and then tell them what's happening?
I could post this on Thursday.
You could. Yeah,
but no.
No, we'll post on Wednesday as we always do.
Let's keep to the or tomorrow, maybe early.
Well,
before the others.
Yeah, of course, because we don't need to. You don't have to do quite so much editing this time.
No, I get a break actually.
You get a bit of a break.
But something's coming this Thursday. It could be a hoodie, it could be a t-shirt, it could be a jersey, it could be a new hat, it could be new trousers, a towel, anything. But we do have some special people helping us out with it.
Yeah,
Looking forward to that.
all I can say is just, watch out for next week, for Thursday,
Next week.
to see what we're going to reveal, and then hopefully next week we'll have even more news to tell you.
Yes. There was some other news that I was actually going to put on these guys on that, but I won't do it on the podcast. I'll leave it till last.
Okay.
Oh. Okay.
That sounds ominous, Will.
But yeah, now it's the most favourite part of everything. And Brian was actually on point with this. I think where he wasn't winning as much, he didn't he put the predictions quite late.
Don't give
Now that he's won, he was on point.
No.
He's actually saying, yeah.
Last week, I wasn't available to do the podcast, and there was some talk that maybe you wouldn't do it, and I was a little tiny bit late. I was in time.
Perfect timing, in my opinion.
Thank you, Will. Thank you, Will.
Whilst
You back me up, mate.
podcasting.
You back me
Whilst
up.
podcasting.
Yeah.
We got to predictions, and what do I get? Ding.
Yeah.
Oh, no, predictions.
Exactly.
You put me off my groove.
I was on point, as they say.
Yeah.
And now,
timing.
of course, we come to the bit that I really hate, and it's become.
You like it now because you won last week.
No, don't say that.
All right, I'll take it away then.
No, you couldn't.
There we go.
I think I think the thing with the predictions this season is it has been just so difficult. Been so difficult. So I'm going to go, as I'm leading this podcast this week, I'm going to go with my predictions for week 17 of the NIHL season. Got 2 games on Friday. So I've gone for the Bison and the Steel Dogs. And then on Saturday, Leeds Knights in overtime. Telford Tigers, who are banging form, on overtime. I've gone for Pitbulls. I fancy them.
So they nearly closed before, weren't they?
Yeah. MK Lightning, I'm never gonna not predict them. It's you might as well just put it straight in. And then again the Bison on Saturday, and then on Sunday I've gone for Sharks overtime, then the Wildcats, Lightning obviously, Phantoms overtime. I think it's going to be a really close game, and again Telford Tigers. So Will, over to you.
Yeah, for my predictions on Friday, I've also gone Bison and Steel Dogs. Saturday, I've gone for Leeds Knights beating Swindon. I think that's who they're playing. I forgot. Oh no, Peterborough.
It's a bit different now because we usually go through like the team and say our prediction. And
Yeah,
Brian's got the lead and gone, this is how I'm doing it.
Oh, I'll just do it this way. Continuing Saturday, I've gone Wildcats to win in overtime. Then the Raiders. Then Lightning win at home against the Yorks. And I've gone for Sharks in overtime.
Oh, have I?
Just carry on, Will.
Well, okay. Sunday, I've gone for Bison, Wildcats. I've gone for Hull, Phantoms, and then Sheffield in overtime shootout. What?
Carry on, Will.
Anyway, yeah.
Sorry, Will.
No, it's fine.
Distracted you.
I did finish.
Oh, you did finish. All right, we'll go with young Mason.
I've still got the same teams as you guys. Or is it?
Put it in some
You can't. Wildcats aren't playing the Knights on Saturday.
So who are we playing?
Phantoms.
Huh? Oh, you mean that game, Wildcats?
Yeah.
So it's Knights versus Phantoms.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, sorry. Brain fart.
You see, it's a good job that it's a good job I'm back to keep him under control.
So Friday, Bison and of course Romford Raiders. I've gone for Romford Raiders go for the win, while you guys gone for the Bison. And of course the Solway Sharks, Sheffield Steel Dogs. I've gone for Steel Dogs to go up there and get the points.
Yeah.
This is when they start winning with their new import. That's before can I change it now? I've already done that one anyway. Saturday, of course, is the Knights and Phantoms. You corrected me, thank you. I'm going to join you boys with the Knights, but Brian, I'm going to join you with overtime. And of course, the Telford Tigers away to Swindon.
Yeah.
I've gone for. Who have I gone for? I've gone Tigers overtime too, Brian.
Yeah. Woo. Go.
And then MK Lightning, of course. Pitbulls. I'm not on it.
You're not on it today, are you?
It feels weird not being on the main seat and everything. I have to pop off my groove.
Oh dear.
But no, I've got a lot of stuff going on in the background, so my head's not with it. But I've gone Pitbulls, join with Brian, MK Lightning with all three of you guys, and of course the Bison away to Solway. I've joined by Brian on the Bison. You probably look at me, why are you copying me?
No, not at all. At the end of the day, it's 50-50 on the predictions, isn't it?
But no, and then Sunday, I've gone to the Solway Sharks against the Bison. I've gone with Sharks overtime, and of course the Romford Raiders and of course the Swindon Wildcats. I've gone for Swindon to win. We'll have, yep, and of course I've joined Will with the Hull against Lightning to win, and of course
Traitors.
I'm away form. Then Hull.
Well, actually, away form was actually good last week, so
Well,
could be the home form changed over. And of course, I've gone Phantoms overtime against the Bristol Pitbulls. And in the last game, I've joined Brian with the Tigers. So what I've done differently, I've actually looked and just like went, you know what? I joined some of the guys with their stuff and everything. And then I might get someone to join me and then say that Brian and yours are rubbish.
Oh dear.
So no ladies in the podcast. Help him. That's the rule. It's a men's hockey podcast.
No,
That's so biased. Non-biased, but I'm being biased.
No, sorry, we could cut that bit. We can't have any sexism in this
Diane,
podcast.
Off the podcast. I'm only joking. It's all banter anyway.
You're only joking.
We are thinking about setting up a Lightning Gals group.
Let them do a podcast.
Yeah, that'd be good. We've got
Both have no idea about hockey.
What are we doing?
Right, ladies. Just before we go any further, I didn't say that.
Oh.
There are lots of ladies in ice who I know who've got.
Yeah, I know.
A lot of
different personalities would be cool, actually. If they're actually here, you see what they all do. One will be cooking, one will be knitting, one will be doing the baby stuff.
Right, that's it. Off we go, Will. I'm not having anything to do with that.
Hey,
after those
I
comments.
give it, but I can take it. I love the banter back.
No.
But anyway, guys.
So what do you think, ladies? You tell this man
Good luck.
Good luck. You tell this man what you know about ice hockey, because I think we have lots of ladies who know as much about, if not
Oh, the
more
fans, yes,
about
100%.
that.
I'm just talking about the ladies in this group.
Right, okay, I'll let you.
I'll let him off too. For now.
For now, yeah. Yeah. For now.
You're still learning yourself, though.
Yeah, you're still learning yourself.
Yeah. I'm a quick learner.
Oh. We're going. I think on that point, we'll.
On that note,
I haven't done bad setting up a podcast and doing it, haven't I?
Oh, yeah,
that's not bad.
On that note, we'll leave that there.
I believe that's it, isn't it?
On that controversial, some controversial comments. But just want to say big thank you to all subscribers and followers of the Lightning Lads. It's really great that we get some amazing feedback, both verbally and occasionally on comments as well, Will.
Yeah, since I've been asking, they've been getting consistent amount.
Yeah, which is great. So
not good last week though. You missed out on the comment last week, but that's because New Year's. No one wanted to watch Billy podcasts.
Yeah,
it was literally, it was booze, it was fireworks, it was food, it was party, and for me, in bed by 10.
So, just what we want to say is thank you very much for supporting us. do like and subscribe our channel, and we'll see you next week. So from Will, Mason, and myself, thank you very much, and take care of yourselves.
Thank you guys. See you later.
Thank you. Bye.